What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction on Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
Together we are
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. Clip! Homie, we here. We're
Told
here.
ya.
We're here. If you'd have just waited like a week and a half longer, we'd have been all over it.
Right. Keeping with our schedule.
Why am I so fucking itchy?
I have no idea. Yeah. So this was dropped, 2 Fridays ago? Problem is, we only react to spooky songs during October. So, we are here right after, and actually very excited about this. Heard that this was a little bit more on the
Personal side. Yeah. Which is what we told him we wanted to hear from him last reaction.
Yeah.
I feel like he's listening to us and being like, hey, you know what? Because we told him about 3 verses, and then he did 3 verses, and we're like, hey, we want to hear something more personal. He's like, I got you.
Right.
I got you.
So accommodating. We appreciate it. No, I'm just excited to...
I am.
Because he is a beast with the bars, and honestly, with the beats, the way he puts things together, so I'm excited to see what he does with something a bit more personal.
Me too. Fun fact, we're actually reacting to Krishna after this, except it's a completely different Krishna, by the way. We just seen that it says produced by Krishna Beats.
Right. Also spelled differently.
Mm-hmm.
But,
It's just, weird things that have happened today.
coincidence.
Coinkydink. All right. That was lame. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, we're going to react to this as if we're cool people.
I wasn't the one that said that, by the way.
I know, but you're with me. It says a lot about your character.
True. That's true. That does bring my character into the spotlight right there, doesn't it? I feel kind of called out, honestly.
We will turn you out later. You had to watch the last reaction for that one.
Right.
Anyways, so we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below, hop on over, do all the things, come on back, and we say it because we're a commentary reaction breakdown channel. What that means is we're going to pause for whatever the fuck we want to pause for. If you don't like it, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
All right.
I'm just trying to bring my cred down.
More, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Although, I do like that song.
I don't remember what song I got that off of.
ICP.
It is the end of an ICP song. You're right. It's also a phrase that people use.
The House of Horror.
All right. So with that being said, it's time to slash and break it down. This is the homie Clip Monstar.
Silent Storm.
Not Riders of the Storm, which I almost started singing, but Silent Storm. Look, it's one of those
he
nights.
couldn't be any whiter. It's true.
Riders of the Storm. Anyway,
It's very true.
let's get it.
Am I talking to myself? Can you even hear me? I think about you every day. Are you here with me? I hope you somewhere in those heavens looking down on me. I really just want to know if you'll be proud of me. See, I've never shed a tear. I've always covered pain. You helped me grow. Now I'm in position to make a change. So if you struggle, keep on fighting. You can't fight enough. If you ever lost somebody, put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. You can't fight enough. A silent storm you'll never hear when the time is up. Look.
Woo!
All right.
Ooh, I don't have a lighter.
That kind of personal. You do have a lighter. Sitting right there.
You're right, but I don't want to waste the fluid. Does this work? Can I
You
put my
probably
light down?
just blinded everybody is what you did.
Probably.
Yeah.
That was a dick move.
I do like, you keep on fighting. Because honestly, it never goes away.
Well, what's funny was, so right as the beat was starting, I noticed that he had 25 lightly written in the clouds over there.
Okay.
And I was wondering if that was in reference to one of his homies or...
Right. An age. Dunno.
I thought it might have been Kobe's jersey number. I was one number off.
Right.
But, just wondering if it was related to somebody specific.
Or the album. You never know.
Right.
But yeah. I think this is one of the first ones that I've seen with his regular colored eyes. Although...
I do
nicely
love
plays the red pigment to make it look like he's just been crying.
Right. I do love the effects he's added. Like when he was like, I'm wondering if I'm talking to myself, and it was a picture of him facing himself.
Right. The little flashes, yeah.
And so little things that he added here and there to the visualizer makes things nice.
Yes.
Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Keep on fighting, you can't fight enough. A silent storm you'll never hear when the time is up. Look, I remember playing kick the can, living off that peanut butter and jam. I was sleeping on the floor, I felt like less than a man. Thought that couldn't be a part of the plan, so I had to advance. Now I have the greatest fans that you'd ever seen. One told me have a great career, always follow my dreams. I played it cool and told him thanks, but I knew why. He wasn't just being friendly, this man was saying bye. I figured that's what it was, I recognized the signs. I told him grass ain't always greener on that other side. There'll always be a war. What happens when we die? See, low key, he don't know who remains at the end of time. We gotta conquer and conjure up what's inside the mind. So if you're feeling all that pain, it means you're still alive. I told him my story, think we're two of a kind. Never met, but in that same direction, two parallel lines. Pay attention if they're quiet, tell them that you need them. You gotta find purpose, you wanna find your freedom. See, I've been on both the sides of that Morris shit. They say it's always silent for the storm hits. I ran into this elder lady, might have been a Thursday. One of gifts for her son, she said it was his birthday. But when I wished her happy birthday, she got choked up. Said her son went to sleep and he never woke up. Only 34 years old, man, that shit is crazy. No loving parents should ever have to outlive their baby. And that's on me, that's on God, that's on everything. That's on the universe, make sure you cherish every day. I'm about to lose it, go stupid, I feel another rage. Night terror, shadows kick me like Johnny Cage. I need to rest, I'm scared to close my eyes. They don't know I'm dealing with those same demons inside.
His eyes getting redder and redder and redder. Yeah.
Ah, Clip, I fucking love this, homie.
That's some tough. So, going through a really rough childhood, and then progressing to story. It sounds like maybe of somebody that he met through his music, like maybe a fan that was struggling. Sounded like they were thinking of unsubscribing, and then the person whose son went to sleep and never woke up. Just all of the stories that surround us all the time of everybody having that tough situation in their life and how they're coping with it.
Right.
And most people are silent about their pain. This is definitely a personal song. Definitely.
Yes.
I need to rest, I'm scared to close my eyes. They don't know I'm dealing with those same demons inside. Am I talking to myself? Can you even hear me? I think about you every day. Are you here with me? I hope you somewhere in those heavens looking down on me. I really just want to know if you'll be proud of me. See, I've never shed a tear, I've always covered pain. You helped me grow, now I'm in position to make a change. So if you struggle, keep on fighting, you can't fight enough. If you ever lost somebody, put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Keep on fighting, you can't fight enough. A silent storm you'll never hear when the time is up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. You in the hole, but keep on climbing, you can't climb enough. Check on your family, never know when their time is up. Dear coach, it's been many years since you went away. Don't know if you could even hear me, I just wanna say thanks for noticing me missing school and not ignoring. Couple days later, knock on the door, 6 in the morning. You're outside, like wake your ass up, we got work to do. You could be a quitter, you want to, you're only hurting you. Because you failed a couple times, don't mean you're gonna lose. Don't want your mother to see your youngest son on the news. Now grab your tennis shoes and get your book bag. Now quit that mugging on your face, quit trying to look bad. That built up anger, let's find you somewhere to put that. From here on out, always look forward, don't ever look back. Yeah, I remember talking to you on the bleachers. You were saying, I see you now, you're gonna be that leader. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but in the future, I promise you everyone will follow. See, basketball's only basketball, what you gonna be. Every time I thought I was too good, you would humble me. You see, I never had no father figure, just my mom's, so you was like that father figure. You picked me up from school, took me home from school, picked me up from practice, make sure I was cool. Teach me discipline, how to win even when I lose. Push me to be my best, that's things you would naturally do. When I hear that number 25, I think of you. In high school, spouse. So you believed in me, you never doubted me. But if you were still living, would you be proud of me? See, when I heard about that car wreck, I couldn't speak. An amputated arm and leg, that shit had me weak. See, I was supposed to come and see you, but I never did. That was the last time we spoke, I still regret the shit. See, honestly, I ain't know what to do. I thought I had plenty of time, I thought that it would be cool. Then at the blue, they said they found your body in your swimming pool. They fucked me up, I ain't even go to your funeral. Fuck, see, I'm a coward for that. Yeah, I was out of state, but really wasn't shit to come back. Now looking back, you really changed my life, and I ain't never tell you. Man, no, I ain't get to tell you. Am I talking to myself? Can you even hear me? I think about you every day. Are you here with me? I hope you somewhere in those heavens looking down on me. I really just want to know if you'll be proud of me. See, I've never shed a tear, I've always covered pain. You helped me grow, now I'm in position to make a change. So if you struggle, keep on fighting, you can't fight enough. If you ever lost somebody, put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Put your lighters up. Keep on fighting, you can't fight enough. A silent storm you'll never hear when the time is up.
I really like that. I love how the clouds were changing behind him too, from the deep of the storm or the nighttime into, you know, almost the heavenly blue sky look. And so 25 was either his number for basketball.
I'm pretty sure
with the
number.
coach. Yeah, and it reminds him of the coach every time. That's, you know, it's rare to find a mentor of that quality these days.
Okay, so first off, I wanted to say it was a very rare moment. I think we paused once this entire song.
Right.
And it was towards the beginning. The more emotional songs, it's harder to find a spot to pause.
You don't want to break the... Yeah.
Honestly, I am just thankful he found somebody to be that person for him.
That's what I was saying, that it's rare, and it's not that they're not out there, but somebody who's willing to pick them up for school, take them home. I mean, that's more than just a mentor position. Show up at their house at 6 o'clock in the morning to, you know, because they've missed a couple days of school. So I'm really glad that he was able to connect with somebody that was that special.
Right. Because now, obviously way different. I had both my parents in my life. But I ran into a lot of teachers. I won't say a lot. I ran into a few teachers who were almost the exact opposite. I had one lady in grade school who was... I don't even remember what she was teacher-wise to me.
Right.
I want to say, I think she... I mean, I don't... She might not have even been my actual teacher. She might have just been the, like, in-school suspension lady. Or whatever. But I got told by her a couple times that, like, I was going to be a nobody. That I was going to grow up, probably be homeless.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Love the inner city school system. Had another teacher who, because of which I told you this story, I'm not going to go into full detail, but I had one teacher who, because freshman year was my fuck up year.
Right.
I had her freshman year. I failed her math class, or her English class.
Yeah.
And then turned around a year or two later. I think it was 2 years later.
And she thought you were going to...
And I came in and she immediately thought... I'd completely changed my life around by then, but she thought that I was going to...
Yeah. Luckily, she didn't just, like, set an automatic fail. She just thought you were going to automatically fail.
Right.
She did judge you accordingly and fairly after that point, though.
Right. She did everything she could to help me get into, honestly, harder English classes.
I mean, she was shocked, but,
right.
You know, I've had the teacher that has prejudged me and then just kind of given me the grade that they prejudged me with, not based off of the work. So I've been in your situation. I'm lucky enough now to have a really good mentor. I did have both of my parents in my life. Sort of, that's a long story. But otherwise, this song was really quite touching. In terms of the thought process. And that feeling of... sometimes it's really hard to see someone that you have held in such high esteem, not even just after an accident, but like after a major sickness, or as they age, or, you know, so an accident where it's a double amputation, and it's this figure that not only was a mentor but athletically strong, would make an impression. That would be a big thing. So, you know, not going and seeing them, that's a choice a lot of people make. It's a hard choice, you know.
It's one of those things. It's hard to see the people you hold in such high regard in a lesser place,
or where you consider them, they consider them a weaker place.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I've heard tons of stories now, and thankful I haven't had anybody that super close to me pass away. My grandfather was probably the closest, and even then I only seen him once every couple of years.
I was really close with my dad's mom. Granted, she was 100 years old when she passed, though.
Right.
So it's not like... I mean, it was kind of a shock because she was still going strong, but she broke her hip second time, like 3 months prior to that, and...
I say maybe my ex-wife's grandmother. I was pretty close to her.
But, you know...
But it's... I've heard tons of stories where, like, people... I've heard of stories where people won't even go see their parents when they're dying.
Right.
Because, like, they've seen them their whole lives be strong...
Right.
Positive role models, leaders
people
in
that
their
won't
lives.
even go to the hospital
and
for
then,
anybody.
like, you know, they move out, go to live their life. Maybe they move to a new state for schooling or whatever.
Don't see them that often.
And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, they get a call, mom's in the hospital, she's about to die, and it's like, I can't even, they're like, I can't even go see him. Like, I don't want to, I don't want my last vision of them to be like that.
And sometimes it's not even a thought out process like that. Sometimes it's just sort of like your brain stalls and indecisiveness sets in. It's not even necessarily a thought out, I can't go see them because of this. It's some sort of like almost fear response to blank your mind out in terms of decisiveness.
Maybe even along the lines of like, if I don't think about it, it's not happening.
Kind of. And I mean, the rationale or justification behind it, as Clip pointed out, was like he thought he had more time.
Right.
And it sounds like, I hope, I don't know, he was found in the pool. But we never know when anyone's time is up, whether they're healthy or not. We just don't know. That accident very well could have been his last day on Earth, not something later on. So we can go out when we're what the world considers the epitome of health, or we can fade out gracefully. I mean, Pauline, like I said, was 100 years old. That's pretty epic in terms of a lifespan.
Right.
So, I mean, be present for the people you love now.
Right.
But also...
Because you never know.
Also, I have no blame towards the Clip for that, because again, I understand his part of things too, and honestly, I would guess that the coach probably did. He probably understood, almost better than Clip did at the time.
Fuck
what
off.
was going on? That's our kitten. She's banned, and I would guess he is proud, very proud that, you know, as he said in this song a couple times, now that he is in a place to spread the message, to be there for other people, to, you know, he's using his platform to promote stuff like this, you know, mental health, unity, support for everyone, that go-getter attitude in terms of you can accomplish it if you set your mind to it, keep fighting. And, I mean, what's not to be proud of, you know?
And that is definitely one of my favorite songs you've done.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah. The other ones are incredible and they're fun. This
Right.
one is incredible and it's vulnerable and it's also strength. So, love it. I'm glad we got here. I'm glad it wasn't that long of a wait. That long. I mean, it felt long, but it wasn't. So, can't wait for the next one.
Me either. Alright, guys. So, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Clip Monstar with Silent Storm? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later.